Hello, everybody, and welcome to Valborough. Woo! Yeah! Everyone is cheering quietly again.
Hooray!
I'm here.
Thanks, Tyler. Thank you for the support. Anyway, welcome to the Dumpstat, everybody. We got affiliate, which is amazing. This is our first stream with the affiliate stuff. I got some really cool redeems for you guys if y'all want to give these guys cool magic items or inspiration and stuff. You might have to save up for the legendary stuff. Affect the campaign in cool ways. So welcome to Valborough, where goblins lose their accents once they get scared, firing someone causes mental breakdowns where they punch you with psychic energy, and your new robot companion gets murdered by a gargantuan squirrel's nuts. It's a comedy, I promise. We have here playing with us tonight, Rod Clark. Rod, who are we playing?
Hello, my name is Rod, and I'm going to be playing Mose Chisai. Mose is a simple little church boy, surrounded by a group of crazy people.
We also have with us, yeah, that's very accurate.
Christian did say I needed a fun new thing.
You have to make it a fun new thing every time. Can't just be boring. We got to change it up. We also have with us Tyler Mann.
Hi, everyone. Hey, Christian. That thing I talked to you about that ruined my computer, it just finished. I'm not even kidding. The moment you said, hey, we're live. And it didn't work. I got an error message. Hi, I'm Tyler. I'm playing David Zatz. He's basically if a himbo is a ghostbuster, and even then he doesn't really go. Yep, I'm okay.
We have with us Neon.
Hi everybody, Neon here. I'm playing Mercy, or Mercury Widdershins, who is in the process of trying to be a less mean girl, former weather girl, who is just so sick of living with her parents.
Aren't we all? No, I love my parents. Just in case they're watching, I love you guys so much. We also have with us Joshua Barbeau.
Howdy. Hello. I am Joshua Barbeau. That is me. And tonight I will be known by the name Taylor Morgan, a character who can aptly be described as none your business. That's about it. That's all we need to know. Ready, set, go.
So inspiration, of course, they only last one session and you have to use it or you have to give an inspirational speech. And today I'm going to be giving inspiration to two people because I'm evil. Weirdly, giving inspiration is a mean thing to do in this campaign, which I think is hilarious.
What happens if neither of them use it? Do they both have to give inspirational speeches?
Yes.
At the same time?
We have to tag team it. like a
First,
PSA.
I am going to be giving Tyler inspiration for hacking the system to be able to get video footage of each room. Super cool. If he didn't do that, we would not have had the really cool punch at the end of the last episode where you watched your homunculus Chris get destroyed by squirrels throwing nuts at him. And I'm also giving it to Josh for successfully making a whole bunch of goblins believe that he is, in fact, Monsieur Musketeer.
What do you mean? I am, in fact, Monsieur Musketeer. Nothing to believe about it.
Apparently, Fourth Bro wants to do some drawings. Yeah, Fourth, definitely do it. If you're cool with it, I will also post those on Instagram if you feel like sharing them around. That'd be awesome. If you don't, no pressure at all. We only have one fan art so far, which is of David Zatz crawling out of a bag covered in slime.
The best. The best one.
It's super good, super good. Okay, well, let's do a quick recap. Last session, the part-time VOA agents, that's the Valborough obscuring agency agents, descended into the candy shop. Taylor, before he went down, called in backup with the form of the hireling Christian, aptly named most handsome man on the podcast, who showed up with a Hummer and a gun. Josh also tasked the goblin Barnabas. I went back, learned their names, and now I've decided which one is which. Tasked the goblin Barnabas with cleaning up the dead body. The group tricked their way past Esmeralda the secretary, Taylor, Christian, and Charles Esteton Cheeseword, who has a concussion for sure, head down the tunnel into the blueberry room by using an extremely fast-moving skid. David joined them by sliding down the tunnel slick with slime, like, what's it called, luging? Yeah, he went, woo! After a brief altercation with the newly appointed floor supervisor, the group goes through the sleeping quarters. Mercy and Mose saw Earl Widdershins, who said he will trust his kid and keep a lookout for them. The group saw the original floor supervisor sleeping amidst the other goblins in the sleeping quarters, and then, on their way to the next room, David summoned his homunculus Chris, who went into the shrinking room, and they watched him on a video feed get destroyed by a squirrel, while hundreds more watch. Keeping in mind for everybody, Mercy still has not rolled a nat 1. Keep an eye out. The second you do, you are cursed by the Fates Glory Hole drug, and it will become a nat 20. And Taylor, I'll say you still have Comprehend Languages active, but its time limit is kind of getting close to soon. You did it before you went and built the suit, and it lasts an hour.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's where we are now. You just saw Chris get absolutely destroyed. You're still standing in the hallway between the sleeping quarters and the shrinking room.
First thing I'd like to do is tell my companion, Christian, to stand back. I'll handle this, because I know he only has 2 hit points.
He's got blood pouring off of his bald head. He goes, yeah, boss. I definitely believe that you have this.
Then I look at David and I say, I don't really got this. I need your help.
What do you want me to do?
That's something. Listen, I'm more of an ideas guy, not I'm more of an action guy, not an ideas guy. You give me the script and I'll follow it.
I was just about to say, if you're an idea guy, this is probably the point we need the idea guy.
Yeah, and I don't think you've ever listened to me anyways.
You're right, but I'm trying to make up for lost time. So
Is this finally character growth?
Where
From Taylor, I think not.
do we have to proceed through this room?
You can.
you're the one with the map. Is there another way around?
I'm looking. I'm consulting my map, man.
Yes, so you look at your map and you see that if you go back through the sleeping quarters to the blueberry room, you could go to the garbage room instead through the blueberry room.
I don't think it would hurt to peek into the garbage room and see how different it is.
I'm not big fan of garbage rooms.
How
are
are you for
squirrels?
giant
How bad
squirrels?
could they be?
Okay, go ahead then.
Well, no. In relation to us, how big do we think these squirrels are? I'm still
They
not clear
would be
on how big this-
gargantuan sized.
Oh, gargantuan.
So these
Oh,
are
yeah.
20 foot
These
tall
are
squirrels.
these are as big as size categories get in 5th edition.
Yep.
Okay, so the biggest thing.
Yep.
Bad.
Okay, so maybe we don't go in there.
How many squirrels are we talking about?
Hundreds.
Hundreds, and they're all that size. How big is this room?
When you look at the camera feed, David, you do see that there are some doors that lead out of this room as well. But what you notice strangely is that the doors seem absolutely enormous in comparison to the squirrels.
Yes.
So wait, is this some sort of optical illusion situation going on where it just looks like it's bigger than it is?
The fact that there's other doors that are bigger than the squirrels kind of makes me think that might be the case. Can we find, is there another way into that room?
What happens if somebody steps into the room? Do they become big?
Christian, you said that the other doors were ginormous compared to the squirrels?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, if we can find how we could access those other doors, maybe when we go through those doors we'll be big, as opposed to this one where we're smaller than the squirrel. It's like a weird, big, small thing.
I have an idea.
Quickly before your idea, I want to give you 2 more pieces of information just to reiterate. One, the room is called the Shrinking Room, And 2, the squirrels are wearing aprons, holding wooden spoons, and are making chocolate.
I don't know what to do with any of that.
Yeah.
So you shrink when we go in
The
there.
squirrels are normal size. You just become small, respective to them.
Yes, that seems to be. If it's called, though, I mean, from the name, that's what I would assume.
Looking at how the doors look as well suggests that's what's going on. I think I'm gonna step inside the room.
Oh, good.
I am Mr. Monsieur. These are clearly my employees. They're
Yeah.
wearing aprons and making chocolate.
They attacked my little robot guy, but you're the owner of this factory.
I'm Monsieur Musketeer.
Mr.
Isn't that
Monsieur?
Mr. Just in different
It
languages?
is, yes. Mr. Monsieur Musketeer.
What do you think you are?
I'm stepping into the room to tell these squirrels to get back to work and finish making my chocolates.
Sure, you open the door. When you open the door and you step into the room, you immediately get this weird sense of vertigo as you instantly shrink down to become an extremely tiny version of yourself. From Mose, David, and Mercy's perspective, it looks like Taylor just vanishes, and then you see a little tiny Taylor in front of you, and tiny Taylor starts trying to yell at these squirrels.
Hello, squirrels!
From your perspective, Taylor, a squirrel bigger than an elephant slams into the ground in front of you, and you feel the ground start to shake. The squirrel, not speaking your language at all, comes up to you. Its nose is chittering. It comes up and it takes a big sniff of you, and then you just see its eyes go and narrow in on you, and all of the squirrels up in the banisters and stuff around all start making this incredibly angry chittering noise and screaming.
I'm going to eat a blueberry.
You eat a blueberry and you become large-sized, but you're still in the small room. So comparative to the squirrel right now, instead of being like a human next to an elephant, it would be as if you were Shaquille O'Neal next to an elephant, or a very large human next to an elephant. They're still massive compared to you. What I'm going to say now is everybody needs to roll initiative because these squirrels were relying on scent.
Well, I have an idea, guys. Don't worry. Mercy's got this.
I have an idea too.
Fuck off. I have a 6. Sorry.
4.
I
6.
rolled a 12. Can I spend my inspiration to roll that again?
Sure.
20.
Nice. The squirrels up in the banisters almost seem like they're watching what'll happen. Think about this like an arena battle, almost. So you've got all these squirrels watching around, cheering on as you guys are in this gladiatorial arena getting chased by the giant monster. The squirrel begins to charge at you. I'm gonna be honest, if you stand your ground and try and fight, the other squirrels would join in and you will die. For sure.
Cool.
I'm going to say that because that is very obvious at this point. What would you like to do?
Can I see Chris's heart?
Yes, it is in the center of the room.
How far is the center of the room from me?
It would take you, if you did just dash actions, it would take you 2 turns.
Nope. Tyler's going to have to make a new Chris.
In order to get to the exits of the room, of which there are 2 potential exits.
What about the one that I just stepped through? Back the way I came.
3 potential exits. For you to get to the other 2 exits, it would be 4 turns. So there would be a random effect as you go running through the room that you have to navigate as a squirrel chases behind you. But if you stand your ground or don't dash, the squirrel's going to attack you.
Yeah. I'm gonna run back outside the room and close the door and say, that was a bad idea.
You run back, slam that door shut. You hear a little tiny thump because the squirrel is normal sized when you're outside of the room. It's only huge when you're inside of the room and tiny. And you look down at your friends because you are now a large sized creature compared to them.
Can we open the door without going through it?
You can creak the door open. It seems like the squirrels don't do anything unless you are actually in the room and tiny. I will tell you one other thing. The garbage room is also leading to the shrinking room. So if you would want to avoid the shrinking room altogether, you would have to go all the way back up the luge path and loop around and go to the failed experiments room.
I'm wondering if passing through the door itself is what
You could try.
does the shrinking.
I don't think there's a way to figure that out without actually doing it.
Christian puts a hand on Monsieur Musketeer's shoulder and holds out his gun, and he says, "Have you ever seen Jurassic Park, boss?
Yes, I have.
You remember the flare gun? Do you want me to be a distraction for you?"
Not if it's gonna get you killed. I need you. I've been explicitly told I'm not allowed to hire more hirelings. You're all I've got.
A single tear goes down his cheek at you need him. He's like, "Oh, finally."
You were 100% expendable up until a voice in the sky told me no more hirelings after this one.
Oh, look, something can make Taylor care about another creature.
Who I wouldn't know. My name is Monsieur Musketeer. Mose, you're gonna use Sanctuary on me, and I'm gonna run through that room. I already have the blueberry in me. I got the best chance.
Okay. Fox speed. I'll go ahead and cast Sanctuary on Taylor.
Once I get to the other side, I'm gonna try to find a way to get you guys across the room more safely. I wait until my next turn at the start of the next round, and then I run through the door, full speed ahead.
Taylor, you go running through the door, immediately become tiny, and just start booking it. A squirrel lands behind you, and you feel the ground shake. You hear the squirrels begin their chittering noises behind you, and the squirrel begins to start chasing after you.
They can't attack me unless they pass a wisdom save.
If you succeed on these rolls, he won't be able to attack you anyway. Can you roll me a d4?
Sure. 3.
As you are running, you see an incredibly adorable baby squirrel. It is about the same size as you, and it just looks at you with its beautiful eyes and does an extremely slow blink. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw to not be temporarily charmed by its cuteness and slow down?
You're asking if I'm gonna be charmed by something?
It's just that fucking cute.
I'm really good at charming people, but I'm not resistant to being charmed. That's okay. Wisdom save, that's like my lowest save, so good luck, Taylor. Nat 20.
Nat 20? Fuck this baby
Fuck this
squirrel.
I kick it.
I
kick it
shove
like
it out of the way.
Baldur's Gate 3.
It goes, "Wah!" Goes flying. It gets caught by one of them like it's a field goal. You keep running. You're a quarter of the way through the room. Roll me and actually, we had a person roll a d4 for you in the chat. So we're gonna go with that one. They got a 4. All of a sudden, there's this big puff of cocoa powder that just hits you in the face. Roll me a Constitution saving throw to not inhale the powder, which is going to cause you to cough and slow down.
Constitution saving throw, my other lowest saving throw.
Hear the squirrel right on your heels, chittering as it's
16.
16. You manage to hold your breath. Your eyes are stinging a little bit. You see the little heart, the gem that was used to create Chris. Do you want to grab it on your way past it?
I absolutely want to swipe it off the ground, but I want to do it in such a way that anyone watching through the door behind me doesn't notice that I had time to pick it up. Which shouldn't be... It should be hard for them to spot that because I'm super small, right?
Yeah, roll me sleight of hand. Everybody else roll perception.
It was a 14 for me.
11.
That's a 17 for me.
20 for me.
20. The cloud of cocoa kind of hides your presence. You do like a little... You do a trip the Willy Wonka trip, as it were. And as you roll, you pick up this gem, tuck it into Monsieur Musketeer's jacket, and start running. Now, would you like to go to the right or to the left door?
Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the left!
Okay, you start to turn left. The squirrel like slides on the linoleum behind you, just like slick with chocolate, and like scrambles. You start to head towards the left door. And give me another D4.
Let the chat roll it again.
Yeah, chat, roll a D4. We got another 4, another blast of cocoa powder in the face as you slide around in this chocolate. Roll me another Constitution saving throw.
I hate you. All right, I rolled 16 again.
You roll 16 again. You see this one coming, and you duck under the cloud. You're booking it straight ahead. You see the little crack under the door that you can like sloop under and get through. As you get closer to it, roll me another. You're gonna roll the D4 for this last one, Josh.
3.
There's an even cuter, adorable baby squirrel sitting in front of you. It looks up at you. It's actually a little bit smaller than you this time. It's got beautiful blue eyes on a squirrel. Really weird. It's making it work. It's wearing a diaper. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. It holds its arms out to you. It wants to be picked up.
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. It is arguable whether you slowed down because of its cuteness or the fact that you just really wanted to punt it. Behind you, the squirrel is going to get close enough to you that it's going to stop, reach into its apron, pull out a nut, and try and throw it at you. In order to do that, it has to make a wisdom save first, correct?
That it does.
It does succeed. There's no way that... it got a 21.
Yeah, that's more than 13.
Well, hang on a sec.
Ooh, do you want to silvery barbs it?
Yes.
Okay, it gets a 13.
Fail.
Which is a fail.
No, that meets it.
No, that beats it. What's your DC?
13.
Oh, no!
I thought you said it was 17.
Make
Oh,
better
no! Okay.
We're level 2. I don't know what to tell you here.
Now this is a ranged attack, so there's a chance of this still missing. It gets nope, that's gonna hit, but it's only a D4 of damage. It gets 1 damage. It pings you in the back of the head with a nut, and you duck and slide under the door, and you immediately return to bigger size on the other side of this door. So yeah, you guys saw all of that happen. Taylor is now behind another door. Taylor, you stand up and you see there is a long square room in front of you. There is a door straight ahead and a door to your right. Besides that, this room is fairly empty. On the left side of the room, there are these large, like, chutes that are hanging from the ceiling.
That's the garbage room.
And there's a banister that's going down into what looks like a pit. In the top right corner, there is a bunch of products that are piled up on a skid and just kind of shoved unceremoniously there, and it looks like it's kind of just a hodgepodge of stuff. It's not a lot, but there is a few things. Also, I will say, sitting on that skid, you do see what looks like
Bag of garbage?
a silver shirt. Josh gets the studded leather armor, mariner's
Do you
armor.
want to inspect that first, or
I'll inspect it later. I have more important things to do, and I'm running on a limited time. I need to find something in my immediate vicinity that will allow my allies to bypass the squirrel room safely. That's what I'm looking for, and I want to try to find it quickly because I have a bonus that will expire in 1 minute, so
Okay.
I'm rushing.
So you've got 2 options for things that you can investigate. You could look down over that railing into the pit, or you could, where you just picked up this silver shirt, you could look through that and see if you find anything.
I'll search through that. The pile of stuff where I found the silver shirt, I'm looking for anything that'll allow my allies to bypass those squirrels.
Okay, since we're doing this quickly, can you roll me an investigation check?
All right, I'm using my silvery barbs bonus on this investigation check to roll it with advantage. And I get a 21.
You start quickly looking through this, and you see just a whole bunch of normal Monsieur Musketeer's products, like Monsieur Musketeer bars and candies and stuff like that. But then you notice that all of them have little defects in them, like the packaging wasn't sealed right or stuff like that. But then a box catches your eye of something you haven't seen before, and it looks like a box of animal crackers. You pick it up, and it says that if you eat one, you will make the noise of the animal if you eat it. Inside, you shake it, and you can hear that there is... I will tell you the exact number, but you don't know this yet. There's 10 crackers inside.
All right. So I have a box of animal crackers that allow you to produce the noise of that.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay. I'm going to find, like, something ferocious, like a bear or a lion. Or a tiger.
You go scooting through this box. One thing I will say quickly, one player redeemed an uncommon magic item, but then realized that they chose one that wasn't from the Dungeon Master's Guide, so he's choosing a different one. I told him to pick an armor. Whatever that is, that's what that silver shirt's going to be.
Fantastic.
As you go shuffling through this box quickly, I'm going to give it to you with your 21 investigation. You see there is a baboon, a bat, a scorpion, a crab, a frog, and an octopus.
Will the octopus cracker just make him go...
All right, I will grab, quickly in my haste, a baboon cracker and shove it in my mouth.
You eat this baboon cracker. Tastes just like a regular old animal cracker, but even more delicious. And immediately just start being able to like... you... like start to feel a weird gurgle in your stomach as this happens. You fall forward onto the ground and you see hair beginning to sprout out of your arms. You feel your butt go completely red. I don't know how to describe. You feel it. It gets real tense, and then you're like, that's red now. Your face elongates, you feel a tail sprout out, and you turn into a baboon. I will say that you're still under the effect of the blueberry spell, so you are a gorilla-sized baboon.
Cool. Am I still wearing purple? Or
we'll say it gets absorbed. We'll treat it like a druid wild shape.
Cool. If we're treating it like a druid wild shape, correct me if I'm wrong. Most things get absorbed into your body when you wild shape, but you can retain items that your new form is capable of using, right?
You can, your armor, anything you're wearing gets absorbed into your clothing, or it's like sticking out of it weirdly, and anything that you're holding just sort of like absorbs. I don't think you can hold stuff.
So it depends on what your form can do. Like I would say if you, as a baboon, you have hands.
It seems like you should probably be able to hold something.
Yeah, I'm fine with you being able to hold stuff. Real quick, let's jump back to the other players. What are you guys doing as Taylor disappears under this door?
So he went through one door, and there is another door in there.
Are we going to have to run through?
I don't know. We don't know if he's coming back out.
I've only been gone a minute.
Honestly, I think we should count it for dead and just move on with our lives.
We're still outside the squirrel room, right? Can we just investigate the door, please?
Yeah. Roll me Arcana.
Son.
Yes, that's 100% what's going to happen. 17.
17. You lean in close to the door, and you stick a finger out, and as you stick your finger out, you see there's like a yellow shimmer of light, and you see your finger on the other side begins to shrink, and you pull it back over. As you look around, you do not see any buttons or anything like that. This seems more of like a shrinking force field.
Hold on. I got an idea. The bag. Wait, would we be small if you threw the bag over? It's already a small thing. Would we pop out at normal size?
My bag of holding?
Yeah.
My slimy bag of holding.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not volunteering to go in the slimy bag. We can cram. Mose, you want to go in the slimy bag and see if you come out you're the biggest one. You probably stand the best chance on the other side.
I could just hold it in.
In no world do I want to be in that bag.
Hold on. I take my ferret out. And I put it in the bag. I'm like, I'm sorry, Stormy, but this is for science, and I put it in the bag.
I'll get in my own bag.
I think this is abuse.
Stormy goes, squirrel! holds his breath, and jumps into the bag of holding with a little plop.
What a deeply uncomfortable sound.
David, you stick your bag of holding through the thing, and your bag of holding shrinks, but you see it like forces its way open as Stormy sticks his regular sized head out and goes and then puts his regular sized head back into the bag. You bring the bag back over and it returns back to normal size.
He won't change size, but he can't fit through the bag.
The bag is...
No. He can. I was just not making him escape the bag. So essentially, by going into the bag of holdings plane, you're able to avoid the magic
would we
of
be
the
able
door
to get
frame.
he's a ferret with a small lithe body. If we went into the bag, would we be able to get out?
It might be a struggle, but yeah. The bag, if you can shove 500 pounds of shit in this bag, the bag's got a real stretchy opening.
And I've tried that before. All right, boys, everyone in.
I will say one person needs to be on the outside in order to tote the bag
All
over.
right, boys, me in.
All right, you climb in your bag of holding. Stormy's in there with
I'm climbing
you.
in my bag of holding.
Who else is going in the bag?
Mose, please don't tell anybody this happened. And I just
don't tell anyone I was in a bag.
Just fall into the bag.
Christian goes into the bag of holding as well. Christian's like, I'm already bald, so this'll wash off really easily, and goes into the bag of slime.
Why is Taylor's groupie here again?
I was hired. Mose, you've got a bag in front of you with all of your friends inside of it. Do you go running into the room?
Pretty fucked up if I just kind of left them in there, right?
You do you, buddy.
That's bad. Okay, intrusive thought. Okay, yeah, I'll pick up the bag and do the same kind of thing that we did earlier of just putting my arms through the doorway.
You stick your arm through the doorway, and as everybody starts to try and climb out of the super tiny bag, it falls to the floor. All of you just start wrenching your way out of this bag covered in slime. And then you stand there normal-sized in this room, covered in slime, and 100 squirrels look at you and start chittering.
Hey, Stormy, you want to hunt some squirrels?
And then you hear a monkey noise on the other side of the room from where Taylor went in.
An angry, loud monkey noise that is going and it's kicking on the door with all of his force.
It doesn't open in that direction.
With all of his force.
It does now. Boom.
From your guy's perspective, you see a door fly open and there's just a baboon standing there. Of a giant baboon.
A giant baboon.
You kick open the door and there's a monkey there. Mose, you're still on one side, and the rest of you are inside. Stormy goes square and runs into the room and just starts punching squirrels and fighting them. You see a bunch of squirrels get distracted by Stormy and start fighting back. It just sounds like a bunch of cats fighting. Yep, that's happening. I'm going to say this is going through initiative now. I will say, Taylor, while you're at the top, I'm going to say you're going to go after everybody else because you've already done a whole bunch. Cool? David, What do you want to do? You're covered in slime. There's a baboon. Stormy's fighting squirrels. A bunch of squirrels are angry all around you. What are you doing?
I have my proton pack. I could just do a circular zap around the entire room to get the squirrels away.
Yeah?
If anything, just to scare them.
So everybody, we homebrewed an item for Tyler, aka the Ghostbuster, which is a proton pack that uses a alternative version of Witch Bolt. This is what he spent his money on in between the Zombie Saga and the Candy Shop Saga.
I don't think I have to roll for anything, right?
Normally you would to hit, but if you're just using it to intimidate, then no.
Yeah.
I'll say roll an intimidation check, though.
Okay. It's gonna be a 15.
15. You start shooting off a bolt of electricity that travels around the room. You see a bunch of the squirrels go running and like jump onto the banisters away from you. Some of them are scared, but some of them are looking like they're getting ready to start pelting you with nuts.
Oh no.
Do you want to do any movement along with this this flashy move of yours?
This isn't the first time I've been pelted with nuts. I start moving towards not the door that Taylor was in, but the other one.
Because you're large, you have enough movement to get over there on one turn.
Okay.
You go over and you open the door. Do you step through into that room?
Oh no, am I going to grow gigantic because there's a force field on it that would make me bigger when I leave the room?
I'm so curious to find out.
I at least, like, poke a finger through that door, like I did with the other door.
A finger. You're going with a finger. The force field makes things enlarge, and you go with a finger.
Okay, I stick my cock through. No, I poke a finger through like the other door.
It looks regular sized when you stick it through.
Oh, thank God. I go through the door and I motion for everyone to hurry the fuck along.
Okay, you step into the room.
Oh, wait. Now that I'm in the squirrel room, can I see what the map says is the other two doors?
I will say that will be, because we're in initiative, that would be on your next turn. Okay? Because your action was doing the intimidation check.
Then I don't go through that door yet.
You just stick your finger through and you wait a second. Okay, Mercy.
Yeah.
Strap in, folks. So I run into the fray, grab up Stormy if I can. Is this like a swarm, or you don't have to tell me that? And then I cast Thunderwave, just like right in the middle. I waded as far as I can go into this thing of squirrels, and I'm just trying to blast them against the walls.
A fuck ton of them just get knocked unconscious. They do like the cartoony like whoa woo and fall down, and you just see like squirrels falling from the ceiling and just landing on the ground. That's a 15-foot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a whole bunch of them fall off, but this room's bigger than that, so there's still a bunch that are active, but I will say that clears you a path. Are you going towards the room that David's going into, or are you going towards the baboon?
Not liking to look at that baboon. Shit, we forgot about Mose. I'm just going to take a quick detour back over to the other side, reach through, grab him, pull him through, and just, like, football him.
Moses, like, it's like Honey, I Shrunk Your Kids. Moses is just tiny in your hands as you go, you're going to go running across the room.
I'm sorry, Mose, this is probably going to be embarrassing for you. Just, like, pull him in, just run with him.
This is so strange. I don't know how I feel about this.
Do you barrel past David and go into the room, or do you also wait inside this room?
Yeah, I just run out the room. Yeah.
You run out the room. As you pass through the barrier, Mose returns to regular size and, like, hurts your hands.
Oh, I forgot to jump Mose. So I guess we hit the deck.
You guys both fall prone and, like, but safe in the next room. You look up and you see there are two goblins that are standing there. They're wearing yellow vests, and they're standing in front of what looks like a giant fireplace. And we go to Mose. Mose, it's technically your turn now. What do you want to do?
Okay, what's the vibe from these gobos?
Roll me an insight check.
24.
You see that they were holding hands. As you run into the room, they quickly let go of each other's hands, and you become aware that one was wearing lipstick, but the other one is wearing, like, smeared lipstick, like they were kissing. Sorry, but with everything that's been happening, the fact that this is happening in the middle of all of this other shit is fucking hilarious.
Mose, use your lawyer knowledge. Make him think like you're gonna sue them for whatever that is they're doing.
But I'm not gonna. I think that's a hate crime, actually.
Do you wanna hold until the rest of everybody gets over there, or
Yeah.
it's just Christian? Christian's in the room right now by himself. Do you want to wait for him?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You hear a gunshot in the other room. And then Christian just, like, shoulder checks his way into this room, and he's like, I'm here, guys. And then we go up to Taylor's turn. Taylor, you're a baboon. What do you want to do?
I would like to fuck up some squirrels.
You're just going to go in and start fucking up squirrels? All right. Christian turns around and slowly closes the door as you just see you see a baboon fighting hundreds of squirrels. We go back into this room. You just hear squirrel noises and baboon noises on the other side of this closed door. And in front of you, there's two goblins that look like they got caught doing something you shouldn't have. Who wants to do what?
Join in.
Don't mind us. Just passing through.
Hi. We weren't doing nothing. We're working hard. We're just getting rid of all this garbage in here.
We're also not doing nothing.
Keep going.
Okay.
No, Mose, we are doing nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. What she said. You're gonna keep doing garbage. We're just gonna walk by you.
All right.
And nothing else will be said. Right?
There's the other door in this room leads to the blueberry room. Is that where you're looking to go?
Wait, the blueberry.
Didn't we just come from there?
I told you we could have just gone back the other way.
No, it was all the way back up the fucking luge thing.
So?
Where are you guys trying to get?
I think the converging room?
We're trying to...
I have forgotten.
Did we want to get to the converging room,
room.
or did we want to go down the trapdoor that was in the converging room, or wherever that went to?
Which no one thinks exists. Yes, we want to go through the trapdoor in the converging room to follow the people we're looking for. The goblins are baffled, aren't they?
Yes, we wish to converge upon the converging room. And if you don't take us there immediately, in about 45 seconds, your boss, Monsieur Monsieur, is probably going to walk through that door.
And he might even be a baboon right now.
Alright, I'll tell you what. If y'all don't say nothing about what you saw or didn't see, well...
Again, can I join in?
Let me... yeah?
Charisma?
Persuasion?
Oh, 10. Wait! I'm going to use my arrow of inspiration. Oh, 16.
I don't really know how to tell you this, but you ain't what shakes our sugar. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. That's cool. We're just going to go to the other room. What?
Hey, man, we get it. You know, don't ask, don't tell.
Who the fuck are we going to tell?
Roll me perception checks. Everybody in that room.
What?
15?
I'm not sure I want to.
7.
I got a 24.
Mercy, you book that they are both wearing wedding rings.
Are they the same wedding ring?
No.
It's not the first time I've hit on people like that.
No.
Oh.
They say the quickest way to the converging room. I don't know about no hole in the floor, but if y'all go down this chute on the wall, there's a vacuum. He gestures to these 4 chutes that are along the wall. It loops to the failed experiments room, and in there is a door that leads to the converging room.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Yeah, like, obviously these people are capable liars. They've been lying to their spouses for presumably years at this point. I don't know how they feel
Why
about
presumably years? that this is a long-running affair.
Sure, roll me insight. Go for it.
Shit, I rolled an 8.
An 8.
Great. There we go. That is a 17.
17. With a 17, they seem like affably baffled. So the chances of them actually lying about this seems unlikely.
Okay.
They the guy one, he holds out a key card. Y'all need this to open the door to the converging room. I'll just lie and say I dropped it somewhere.
I snatched the key card.
Alright, didn't need to grab.
I'll make sure that Monsieur Monsieur does not hear about
That was a name.
infidelity or your wives and husbands.
Thanks. Alright, y'all. We're gonna get back to work.
Which is what you were doing before.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can you wait until we leave the room?
Yeah, of course. So, you guys going back in the squirrel room? It looked like there was some thing going on in there. Some sort of
Nope,
monkey.
already greased up with sticky, greasy goo. I just throw myself down this chute.
We cut back to Taylor Morgan as the baboon in that room. You have 3 health and 12 armor class, and you're fighting a bunch of squirrels. You had a high initiative before, so we're just going to keep rolling with it. What do you want to do to these squirrels?
Murder them.
You can bite them.
Does being enlarged improve me slightly?
Well,
or
when you
at all?
went running into the room, you then shrunk, so they are still gargantuan compared to you. However, you are still larger than a normal baboon. You, instead of being a small beast, would be a medium-sized beast, so you do get that additional 1d4.
Well, that changes everything. As soon as I go into the room and I shrink, I turn around and go back out.
Perfect. You turn around and
Correct.
you go back. You are still a baboon.
I want to, now that I'm in this room, I want to grab the nearest failed experiment that I can and throw it from here at the squirrels.
So the failed experiments that you have are the animal crackers. The other stuff that you saw on that skid are all like just like bad product, like chocolate and stuff like that needs to be destroyed. But there is the chutes that lead to the pit. So if you want, you could look and see if there's anything in that pit that you could use.
Sorry, did you say the only thing that was actually magic on the level that I'm on? I don't care about magic. I was just grabbing anything that I could throw at the squirrels. A chair. I want to rip off the railing with my baboon arms and throw the railing at them.
Okay, you start throwing a whole bunch of stuff into the room. I'm so sorry, but we already established that it affects items too, because it shrunk the bag of holding. Everything as you throw it just becomes tiny. It starts clanking and falling on the other side of the door.
If they shrink and become tiny, but they retain the level of force that I threw them with, they would actually be more deadly than if they were large. Because we're talking about a small projectile with the level of force that a baboon can throw something.
All of the squirrels get incredibly scared and run away and hide. When a railing goes flying through the room and lodges itself in the other wall.
Awesome.
And at that moment, you hear Mercy come flying down the tube, and you see she just goes, ah, and goes into the pit. And give me a dexterity saving throw, Mercy, as you go falling down. It's like a vacuum chute, so it like sucks you in, and then you're going straight down towards ground. If you can give me a good dexterity saving throw, you won't take damage.
21.
You manage to do a cool little parkour roll on the other side of this tunnel. It's only maybe 10 feet above the bottom of the pit. And you're in this dark pit. We'll cut over to Mose, Christian, and David. You see Mercy go and just disappear.
Like, can we hear anything? We're just gonna walk to that other room, right?
You guys don't hear the baboon noises anymore. There was a loud bang, and then everything went silent.
I don't know.
Christ. Okay, yeah, let's go.
We're doing the tubes.
I'm
Oh,
not
wait.
doing the tubes. I'm just gonna walk over to that room over there.
So was your plan to go to the blueberry room or back to the squirrels? Because if the plan is to go back to the squirrels, honestly, I would rather take my chance with the pipes.
Mose, do you want to just throw yourself in the pipe?
Hold on. I want to see where this conversation is going for a moment longer.
We need to get to the converging room. The converging room is through that garbage room,
Which we could access through this pipe, apparently.
through. No, sorry, through this is the. Wasn't this the garbage room?
Okay, garbage room, pipes, failed experiments, converging somehow.
Yeah, converging room is through the.
Or your map thing said we could go back through the other side of the squirrel room, right?
The converging room is through the special experiments room, which is on the other side of this. No,
make it any less confusing?
Which is on the other side. Hang on, I don't need your map, Christian. Which is beside the squirrel room that we were just in, which we easily got through by me just shooting a bolt of electricity, and all the squirrels left us alone. I don't know why we're jumping down a pipe when I can walk 30 feet across the hallway. And more to the point, we could have gotten to this other room without going through the door that shrinks you if we had just gone up the stairs the way we came and gone through a different door. I'm walking... Okay, I'm walking through the squirrel room to the other.
I see you. I hear you. I am going to jump
down
down this pipe now.
You hear faintly from below. I'm okay.
I'm already jumping before I've heard that.
Mose, give me a dexterity saving.
Oh, fuck.
12.
A 12.
Did Mercy have to roll that? I don't remember Mercy having to roll that.
No, I did. I got a
Let you go
21.
above a 20.
Oh, never mind.
That joke was amazing.
Mose, you get you slip a little bit when you hit the bottom and you hit your butt really hard. You take a single point of damage.
Ow!
Yeah.
Tyler, you go walking across, and you open up the other door, and you see a baboon is just very angry in this room, and I don't know what are you doing in there, Taylor?
I guess I'm still ripping shit up and throwing it at the squirrels through the door.
Yeah, the squirrels
For I
have
don't know
all
how
fled. They've all ran away. They're hiding in things like cabinets and other drawers and stuff like that in that room. And they've probably got little tunnels and stuff that they've gone and hidden in.
Then I'm just going to be a crazy baboon and tear this room to shreds.
David, you walk in to see a crazy baboon going apeshit in this room. Apeshit.
I guess I see a baboon, and my first thought is, Taylor, is that you?
Oh yeah, I guess you can't.
Take that
I
as
guess
a
you can't
yes.
talk when you're a baboon. Oh no.
This is the failed experiments room, right?
No, you can't.
Okay, I look at the map about what the next door is.
Okay. You see.
Where's
Oh.
Christian?
Right. Christian, you hear I'm coming, boss, and he goes jumping down the tube. Oh no. Oh no.
But I'm not in the tube. I'm in the other room.
He jumped down the tube. He only took a single point of damage. He's got one.
That's one hit
He's
point.
got 1 hit point left. He lands on top of Mose.
Ow! Does Mose take an additional point of damage?
Nah, Mo's a big furry guy. He's good. Okay. As you guys are in the bottom of this pit, roll me perception checks.
Nat 20?
I got a 10.
So even with a 10, as you look around, you see that this pit seems like it is impeccably clean. There's not a spot of dust. There's nothing that seems out of place in this pit.
It's at Grandma's house.
Mose, with a 20, you do see on the far side there is some sort of color that seems to be lodged in between the wall and the floor.
A color?
It's like a small little bit of color that stands out amidst all of this just like black flooring.
Can I get closer to it and take a closer look?
Yeah, you go and walk up close to it, and you see what looks like a wand that is like a candy cane design.
Cool. I'll pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up, and you're able to tell that it does have some magic to it. As this happens, Mercy, you feel something slimy touch your back.
Presumably above and beyond the slime that I'm currently covered in.
And then all of a sudden, you become completely engulfed in this slime.
Okay, so I just got enveloped by some sort of gelatinous creature.
Gelatinous cube, yeah.
Super. I don't get a save or anything like that. Just
The cube moves up to its speed. While doing so, it can enter larger, smaller creatures' spaces. You do make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw as this happens.
okay, that's what I was looking for. That's a 9.
No!
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm going to say everybody roll initiative right now for this, okay?
Oh!
In the process, I would like to, if it's possible with a 9, I would like to throw Stormy out of the cube so he doesn't dissolve.
Yeah, Stormy already ran up and is curled on David's shoulder.
Christian also runs up and is curled up on David's other shoulder.
Just nuzzling, just nibbling a little bit.
I got your back. Christian gets an 11 on initiative. What did you get, Mose?
That is a second natural 20.
God damn. My boy.
All right.
The one below all's got your
I'm
back.
getting my comeback.
Mercy.
7 on initiative.
I got a 5.
12.
The gelatinous cube tied with Mercy, so I'm going to say because it's slow, it'll go after you, okay? Mose, you've got this thing in your hand, and you hear Mercy cry out as she gets engulfed by this gelatinous cube. What would you like to do?
Oh, well, I was going to take some time to figure this out, but hey, trial run. And I'm just going to, like, wave the wand at the cube.
Can somebody in chat roll me a D100?
Yeah, of course it is.
Bonkers.
I think you know what this is.
Yeah.
We got a 39. Right. You cast lightning bolt. Holy shit. I'm going to say this misses Mercy, and it's going to only hit the cube. Stroke of lightning, 100 feet long and 5 feet wide, blasts out from a direction. The creature must make a dexterity save, or it's going to take 8d6 lightning damage. Yeah, that gets a definite fail with a 6. Can you roll that for me, Mose?
33 damage.
A solid chunk of this cube gets blown off. Mercy is still trapped inside of it, though. Okay. David, you see a giant bolt of lightning come from the pit that Mercy and Mose and Christian fell into.
Hold on. One extra thing. It hasn't taken an action this combat, so I get an extra 2d6 damage from my surprise attack.
Wait, did it engulfing me not count as it?
Is that part of the combat or previous? Or I guess it probably does count.
I will say it is definitely surprised. You can roll your 2d6.
Great. Another 8.
David, what would you like to do? You saw lightning bolts where your friends were, and there's a baboon in front of you.
I throw my rope down and tie that up so that they can climb up.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check just to make that rope nice and tight. See how it goes.
No, 10. I shouldn't have used my heroic inspiration.
10 is pretty good, but I'll say that you have to stay there and also hold the rope. Anything else, David, or are you going to stay there and just hold the rope?
I mean, they're taking damage, right?
On their turn, yeah, they will, for sure.
Do you need me to throw down a healing potion or anything?
I don't think I can say that.
Oh, dear God. Oh, God. Do I jump in this thing? Can I...
Tyler, it's a cube made out of slime.
Is the whole ground covered in slime down there, or is there just a giant gelatinous cube?
It is essentially what destroys all of the failed experiments. So they will chuck the failed experiments into this pit, and it just dissolves them all. The Wand of Wonder managed to escape it because of its unique shape and the fact that it fit right in the crack between the wall and the floor.
What else is on that skid next to me?
A bunch of just chocolate and product that is not fit for sale.
There's not like a gun or anything, right?
I cast gun.
There's a gun inside my body.
I don't think absorb elements is going to work on... I mean, it's it's not poison damage, right?
I'm not metagaming for you. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'm just going to hang out up here for a minute. There's nothing I can do if I were to jump down anyways.
Okay. Christian scampers up the rope and goes behind you, and he just starts throwing chocolate and stuff at the cube, and it hits it and dissolves into it. And he's like, I'm gonna do something. And he keeps just throwing chocolate and nothing's happening. Mercy.
What of Mercy's has started to dissolve immediately?
Your clothes, you can see like some of the stitching is starting to come undone, and your skin feels like it's on fire.
So, on the exposed part of my new starry sort of tattoo thing, my druid tattoo that my mom took me, I draw a symbol for the archer, like the constellation.
Ooh.
I trace those
Okay.
stars, and at the same time I make the motions in order to do an actual wild shape. So what I'm wanting to do is assume starry form, which is going to let me do one thing, and wild shape, which is going to let me do another thing. One is a bonus action, the other is an action. So first off, I draw the shape, and immediately, I don't know how this is going to work, but this is supposed to be a ranged spell attack on a creature within 60 feet of you. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to have disadvantage because I'm inside the creature, or if I'm going to have advantage for that. But like, I'm trying to attack the creature that I'm inside as I turn into. I mean, the option that I would like to turn into is Moose, but I don't. That's not a CR4 creature, or 1/4 creature, so I guess it's going to be a horse.
Yeah, I'm going to be controversial here and say you're inside of it. It will automatically hit.
Okay, super. Love it.
Because that makes sense to me. I know there's going to be people out there who are like, what? No! Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, where is it going to go? Like,
it opens up a hole and it goes flying out.
So that's 10.
Okay.
And then I'm hoping that as I turn into a large creature, at least my head is poking out, so I'm not suffocating on acid.
It is a large or smaller creature's space that it can engulf. So you would stay engulfed if you are a large creature.
Damn it. Okay.
But you will get extra hit points that you don't have, that you can shed if you take this acid damage.
Yeah, that's also it. So, in the form of me being a horse and having the archer starry form, I am basically a glowing starry centaur, is what I look like.
Cool. This thing is gonna dissolve some of your starry centaur form. 14, 15, 16 points of acid damage.
Jesus. Okay, that's it. Like, I'm no longer a horse.
You see very briefly, Mercy changes into a starry form, changes into a moose, and then immediately, or a horse, and then immediately changes back.
That was really cool for like 3 seconds.
Okay. The gelatinous cube dashes towards Mose. It just schloops at you. We said you were 30 feet away, so this thing is right in your face right now. Okay, Mose, what do you want to... This thing just ran up in your face. What would you like to do?
That's scary. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna get some distance.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move 20 feet away from it.
You would take an attack of opportunity to do that because your back is essentially against a wall. Unless you jump up. It's only 10 feet, so you could probably climb up out of this thing because you got lanky arms. Keep in mind you'd be leaving your friend behind.
Yeah, I don't want to get like away. I don't like it in my face.
Also, just to call it out, there is a thing to be able to see it with a perception check. The reason why I'm saying you didn't see it is because I called for you to make a perception check to look like around the area. It wasn't something you guys were actively doing to look for like creatures or hidden monsters or something. Just in case people are like, what? You should have been able to see it.
Well, I mean, I'm inside of it and I'm glowing. I don't know how much like a glow stick it functions, but
I mean, the second you were inside of it, everyone would have been able to perceive it, but it is very hard to see still. So what do you want to do, Mose?
I know the wand can be useless or even worse, harmful to me, but...
Mose doesn't know that. Mose thinks it can cast lightning bolt.
That's true. Lightning bolt was really cool the first time. Okay, cool. We wave the wand. Lightning bolt!
I'll let you roll the D100 this time.
Cool. You know what? I'm going to roll it in the Twitch chat, because that was fun. 81.
Mose, you immediately go invisible.
Oh!
That could actually help.
I'll do that climby thing then.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about opportunity attacks. It can't see you. Taylor.
There's a door, right? Another door in this room?
So one of the doors leads to the converging room, one leads to the shrinking room, and the other one leads to the hallway that leads back out of the building.
Cool. And right now, everyone is in a pit,
Yes,
but they're trying to climb back out of it because going down there was a bad idea.
pretty much.
So there's no point in me going down into the pit because that's just one more person that then needs to climb out of that pit.
100%.
but we could use your super monkey strength to help us climb out.
I'm not super strong as a baboon. I don't
I
even
mean-
think my baboon strength is an 8, which is actually, I think, lower than Taylor's regular strength. Not only that, but being a giant baboon, as far as I'm aware, doesn't do anything to my strength. So, no, I'm not going down that pit.
Do you
I'm
want
going into the convergence room. That's what I'm doing.
Mercy?
Think about your
Mercy
carrying
has
capacity.
Mercy has the card that would open that door.
I have crazy baboon adrenaline. I can open that door.
So all of a sudden, when it suits your needs, you've got crazy
Crazy
baboon skills.
Adrenaline.
Okay, yeah, sure. Roll me an athletics check as a baboon.
16.
16. This is a metal door, and you start, like, you grab it and you're the door does not move. Christian goes, man, that baboon looks familiar, as he's just throwing stuff at this gelatinous cube.
What a dapper suit that monkey has on.
Are you wearing the suit still, or did it get absorbed
No,
into
we
you?
established the suit got morphed into my body.
Okay.
That's
Maybe
what we
do you
established.
still want to be wearing the top hat?
Absolutely, if I can
Yeah,
be.
you're definitely wearing the top hat still.
Perfect.
All right, David, this gelatinous cube we'll say is right under you at this point, so it's right at the base of the rope. So you're looking down on it. You see Mercy is slowly dissolving in this. You saw her turn shapes and start dissolving again. What would you like to do?
I don't think anything I do will be shocking grasp.
Okay, yeah, you want to shock and grasp the... Sure.
That'll get you engulfed too.
What if he just
Well,
touches
to
it?
hold me back from getting slurped in then.
I'm busy trying to bust down a door.
Slurped in.
I'm climbing.
Besides, you getting slurped in is the most natural thing I can think of.
This is correct.
Do you want to reach down into the pit and try and shock and grasp it?
Yeah. Someone hold my ankles, Mose.
Christian runs over and holds your ankles for you.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. I guess I'm gonna roll for this. 19.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Then that is 5 damage.
Yeah, you successfully shock this cube. It goes and some of its like stuff splatters all over the place.
Ooh.
Christian is going to grab the rope and he's going to throw it at the gelatinous cube.
My rope!
The rope is going to start dissolving, but
No!
there is a moment before it dissolves. He's going to say, Mercy, grab on! And he is going to ready the action to, like, just try and pull if Mercy chooses to grab that rope on their turn, which is now.
Yes. Mercy would like to grab on as quickly as she can and presumably starts to feel the rope haul her out. I don't know if I need to make a check to hang on. I would also like to do a bunch of stuff. I mean, I can interact with one object. I would like to use my bonus action to cast the Starry Form, and I would like to use one of my class features to cast Guiding Bolt for 46 damage on the Gelatinous Cube. 8 points of damage.
Okay.
If I'm still, like, hitting him inside, I don't have to roll for it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can't roll for it. And then I wanted to cast, as my action, Guiding Bolt, which I get 2 uses of per day.
Okay.
Without expending a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna. Do you want me to roll for that one?
Again, you're inside this thing. There's, like, I don't see how you would miss. I'm okay with saying that, yeah.
It's a spell.
Yeah.
You have somatic components that could be fucked up by being inside of the thing.
I know, I'm being nice, Taylor.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus the 8 from the other thing. So in total, that's 22 points of damage.
This thing is still standing. Christian is going to try and pull you out. I'm going to roll this in the chat. Christian has commoner stats, which would be a +0 to strength, I believe.
Super.
Correct.
So this is going to be a straight D20 roll. He has to beat a 12. You got a 16! Sweet! Let's go, Christian!
Which is not enough to open a metal door, but is enough to pull someone out of a gelatinous cube.
Don't come at me, Taylor. You literally just said how weak your monkey was before you tried to pull that door. Don't even. You plop 5 feet away from this cube on the ground. You still have your movement for the turn. What would you like to do?
I want to get as far away from this thing as I possibly can, but it's going to get attacked. I don't care. Mercy did not like that. She is tired of being covered in goo, although presumably it ate the previous goo I was covered in. So now I'm just covered in a fresh kind of goo. I'm just going to, like, take off as quickly as I can in the opposite direction, away from the thing.
Okay, that would be up the wall.
So, there he goes again.
It does miss. Okay, good. It goes and you see a little pseudopod come out and try and grab your ankle as you schloop up the wall. And it slaps against the wall and misses you. And everybody is successfully out of the pit. Mercy, you are not actually covered in slime. If anything, it feels like you just had a really nice, like, face peel, and your skin feels rejuvenated and, like, moisturized and refreshed, even though your clothes are a little bit in tatters.
Hey, David, do you want to collect some of that? We can sell that later as, like, a beauty supply something.
Oh no, I feel like I have enough. Plus, isn't it like corrosive or something?
100%.
Yeah, it's like look, I'm glowing right now. Look, my face is like my skin is looking great.
Please let it be
you
known.
also don't have eyebrows anymore.
What?
All right, what do you guys want to do? You got the key card. This cube can't get you now. You're all safe. Mose, you've got a wand of wonder
Am
out
I
of this
still
deal.
a monkey?
You're still a monkey.
God damn it, Christian.
I remembered how long the time frame was for it, but I won't tell you.
Okay. Fair enough.
What do you guys want to do?
Go through the freaking door.
Mercy is drawing her eyebrows back on with the makeup cases.
Can we take a short rest so I can get my
Yes, can we do that?
my non-ape form back? Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, everybody can take a short rest. Christian definitely needs it. Christian,
He has 1 hit die he can spend.
he's got a D8. Are you fucking kidding me?
Did he roll a 1?
He rolled a fucking 1.
So he has 2 hit points now. He has doubled his hit points.
Yeah, Christian breathes deeply, but he's still hurt.
Does over the course of a short rest, does the baboon effect expire?
No.
Can I not just like punch him in the head real quick and like knock him out of baboon form? Like I know how wild shape works. I could do it. Can I not just kick him real quick?
When I drop to 0 hit points in baboon form, I am no longer in baboon form, assuming it's like wild shape.
He did say it was like wild shape. So I hope this works. I mean, I have a heal ready if it doesn't, but I would lie.
A baboon has 3 hit points. I will gladly take 3 points of damage.
Yeah, I quickly just kick him in the face.
Hey, can I dive into the acid? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you guys all not
Beat
all.
on the babe until there's no longer an egg.
Mercy punches a baboon, and it changes back into Monster Musketeer.
She punches him again. Just
It is until you lose your HP that you're stuck in that form.
Oh my god.
Fancy.
I solved your monkey puzzle.
I'd like to take my amulet, walk up to Christian, and just kind of like rest it against him, and use my special little lay on hands there to give him 5 HP.
He can only go up to 4, so you give him 2.
Great.
You heal him up a bit, and he goes, "Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that."
Yeah, no problem. You were looking bad.
Yeah. I was acting bad.
Sure, buddy.
Cool. Everybody got their short rest in?
I got better AC now. I put on the silver shirt.
Nice. And you can swim. You want to go swim in a gelatinous cube?
No.
Do you want to go swimming in my bag?
No.
All right. Do you guys open the door and go into the converging room?
Can I look at the camera first at what's in this next room before we go into it?
Yep. So you bring up a feed of the converging room. It's the same feed that you were looking at before where you saw Monsieur Musketeer plummet into the ground as a pit opened up. There is no pit anymore. It is just a smooth floor. You do see the same sort of skid tracks that are all throughout the factory. And you can see that there are multiple tunnels just going in different directions as this factory goes deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper.
Right, guys. Once we go in this room and we clap 3 times, that floor is going to open and we're going to fall through it. We don't know what's at the bottom, so can we make a parachute, or can someone inflate their butt or something?
I have an idea.
We have blueberries that'll inflate us.
I have an idea.
We'll turn soft and bouncy. What?
I reach into my box of animal crackers.
Oh no.
And I pull out the
Some bats.
scorpion. The scorpion. I pull out the scorpion.
How is that one helpful?
We just saw them just drop right down here themselves, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but we don't know what's under there, and we don't know if it's still there that can stop us from falling. I'm just saying, let's be ready.
Can we just open the door? What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
We fall into a pit of spikes, and we all get impaled and die horribly.
That'd be kind of anticlimactic, though, right? To go through all this trouble, and then Monsieur Musketeer just drops all the kids into a pile of spikes, and they all die immediately.
I will say
himself, too,
Monsieur fell in as well, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't really feel like his MO. I feel like we're probably going to get down there, and then, there's going to be some, sugar dust that slows our fall or something like that, or, we'll start skating down on a line of pixie stick dust or something.
I thought you were going to say Coke.
Okay, you guys open the door and go into the converging room?
I give Christian... I look around inside the box for the bat cookie. I give Christian the bat cookie. And I say, just be ready to shove this in your mouth and swallow if the floor opens up underneath us.
Not the first time I've heard that. He winks.
Oh my god.
He's
Did I
got
flirt
4
with him though
HP. I don't want him to take falling damage and die. So if he has to ready an action to eat a cookie if the floor opens up, then that's what he's going to do. The bat can fly.
All right. He says, I've always wanted to play Batman.
Christian, is your last name Bale?
Yeah. I just got finished playing Gore on a Thor movie. That's why I'm bald.
But you said you've always wanted to play Batman, as if you hadn't played him before.
This is some weird topsy-turvy world, apparently, where I didn't get cast as Batman.
But you still got cast as Gore. Well,
Yes.
that's weird.
Yeah. So strange. Anyway.
And is doing 4 higher mercenary work for low rent Willy Wonka.
Yeah, Thor did not do well in this world. Nobody knows who Thor is. Marvel just really sucks in this world. Okay, you guys go into the converging room. You open the door. There's sort of like a weird chill in the air here. Everything's really quiet, and you hear your footsteps echoing off the tunnels as you step into the middle of the room. As you stand there, all of a sudden, all of these alarms start to blare. Just like these big red lights going woo, woo, woo. And you hear from the other side of the door, where the field experiments room is, you hear footsteps starting to get closer and closer to you. You hear a voice come over a loudspeaker saying, "Intruder alert, intruder alert. Someone has been impersonating Monsieur Musketeer. Also, a baboon is on the loose. A baboon is on the loose and trying to kill squirrels. Their accomplices are a bugbear, a human, and an Eladrin elf. Also a bald guy. Alert, alert." You see about 30 goblins start to come through the door to the converging room. They all have crossbows at the ready, and they all point them at your group.
I am still Monsieur Musketeer.
One of them holds up a megaphone and goes, "The jig is up! Come with us quietly."
I start clapping.
Not the droids you are looking for.
The second you start clapping, the floor opens up and you all plummet. Arrows go whizzing above your heads as you go plummeting down. The wind is rushing past your face. You see Christian is struggling to reach through the air resistance in to grab the bat cookie. He's like, "I'm gonna fucking die!"
He was supposed to have it ready in his hand.
He's like, "It's in my hand, but I can't get it in my mouth." You see the ground beginning to rush up, and then you pass through a blue barrier and just get hit with a Feathers Fall spell. And you all float down and land on the ground gently.
Is that is that made out of blueberries?
The
blue barrier?
The blue barrier. It tastes a little bit like blueberry.
E-E-R-R-I-E-R.
I take the bat cookie back and I put it in the...
Do you remember when I gave inspiration for a bad pun, Mercy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, enjoy that inspiration. we got like 5 minutes left. You land on the ground, slowly falling. Ahead of you, you see an open metal door and a dark hallway. You hear a voice call out, "Help!"
Whose voice is that?
It sounds like your dad.
My dad?
Your dad.
Monsieur Musketeer's dad?
Oh my god.
We're still doing this?
I don't think he can stop.
Let's go. Come on. I'm pushing him.
I turn around. I look up. Does it look like the goblins are jumping down after us or getting ready to jump down after us?
No.
They didn't know that floor opens.
They don't know how that works.
Okay. Screw you, goblin!
They clapped 3 times and the floor...
You're all
up.
fired!
How did they do that? We don't know how!
I guess it's a mystery.
Does my camera feed still work here for the next room?
You try and pull up the camera feed and you just get static. This is off the maps.
Oh, fuck. Let's go.
You go into the next room and you see it's dim light in here. There's a light bulb that's flickering and swinging lightly from a chain hanging from the ceiling. The entire left wall is all just bars as you see all these different cells. In the cells, there's a simple bench, a bucket in the corner, and straw. You see a shadow moving in the flickering light up ahead about 4 cells. Hello? Are you here to help us?
Don't say anything. Let's tiptoe and take a look at the rest of the cells. What's inside before we get to this one?
You go to the 3rd cell, and you do see that there is a shape of a person sitting in this cell.
I don't like the way you said that.
The shape of a person. Does anyone have a light?
Yeah, I do.
Would you like to use your light?
Yeah, I cast Dancing Lights. 4 orbs of light float and dance around over towards the person in the cell.
You see your lights go floating towards this person. You see his red skin, his purple suit, and he looks up at you and weakly says, "Why, hello. It has been quite a while since I have seen a friendly face."
You are an imposter!
And that is where we'll end the session.
You've stolen my identity! Turned my goblin!
Thank you everyone for watching the Dumpstat. We stream this Valborough campaign live on Twitch, usually on the first Wednesday of every month, so make sure to follow my Twitch channel dragon_teacup to watch those, as well as occasional other D&D content, or hang out while I play some games. We do have special channel redeems now where you can grant the players magic items, name NPCs, or give players inspiration, influence the campaign in strange and mysterious ways. Tonight, we got a special magic item from the Fourth Bro, a studded leather mariner's jacket, which will only aid Taylor Morgan's chaos. We definitely appreciate it if you share around this podcast with family and friends, and you can also follow us on Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, and I think it goes to YouTube automatically. The schedule for this month did get a little crazy with the holidays, so there will be a one-shot set in Valborough on January 8th. Neon and Rod will play new characters, and we will have Elio from Daphlina and newcomer Zira joining us. On January 12th, we'll do another one-shot where Luna from the Daphlina campaign will be the DM, and it will be with the new 2024 rules set. I'll be there as a player, so definitely come check that out. January 25th, we're going to be doing the next episode of the Daphlina campaign. Because Tyler Mann's schedule is a little bit in the air because of a secret project he's working on that I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about yet, February 5th might be the next in the Candy Shop Saga, or it might be another Valborough-themed one-shot. We'll see. If you like this style of D&D that we do and want to get involved a little bit more, make sure to ask for the Discord in the stream's chat. We're more than welcoming newcomers and have a little community growing on there. And remember, stay dumpy.
I'm so smooth, I've lost the entire first layer of my skin.
Please let it be known that today is the day that Tyler Mann said no to slime.
Not ones that's gonna dissolve you, thank you.
Not acid slime.
I just take weird monster goo that
This is literally a monster that is a weird goo. Like, I don't know what else you want.
It's a weird goo. It probably isn't that dissimilar from stomach acid. It's just think about it as vor.
But I don't like stomach acid. I don't know if you've noticed. Typically, I like a version where I don't die.
This is vor without the flesh suit, okay?
Yes, we've talked at length about the different kinds of vor, and this is what the violent. I forget what you called it. The violent.
Can we not do that?
It's called
hardcore. That's what it was. Hardcore.
And then